Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you, Joe. That's enough. You see, normally that cuts off, but because I stopped it, it didn't cut off. But that's all right. Never mind a little technical stuff there. You're on a Biondi show, and Chevy Love is in the studio. Chevy, it's a pleasure having you here today, and you've got some stories to tell about.
Oh yes, thank you Dave for having me. Thank you to BNET for having me. I've been wanting to come on the show for a while now and talk to you, sit down and talk to you. So it's my pleasure. It's an honor to be here.
All right, now let's start from the very beginning. What started all your career?
Started all my career is the day that my father brought home a bicycle and an accordion. He's like, which one do you want? And before I had the choice, my brother took off with the bike, so I was stuck with a little 2-row Erica Honor accordion, and that's where I started the music. My dad, my family, they're all musicians, so they've been a big inspiration to me.
And you play a lot of different instruments.
Yes, I do. I play the drums, I play the bajo sexto, I play the accordion, and in my upcoming album, I will be doing a lot of hands-on on my own music.
All right, now you, as you started your career, I think I read somewhere that you started singing in church.
Yes, I did.
And how did it go from then on?
It was a young group that we had in church, and we needed a lead singer. And so I told my uncle, I was like, well, let me sing. I mean, I can sing in key, let me sing. So yeah, it started off from there. And then about 5 years ago, I mean, I've always sang since, and then 5 years ago, I was asked to be the lead singer for a variety band, which played pop, blues, R&B, disco, Tejano, everything, which was Texas Fever Band out of Corpus Christi. So I took that role, and I've always done the conjunto behind, stuck to my roots, and on the side I was doing that. After a couple of years putting out my first album, I mean, it took off pretty well, so I was like, this is what I want to do. And I got to stick to my roots and what I know, and now that's what I'm pursuing.
Well, you know, it's always tough to realize a dream sometimes, because there's a lot of stumbling blocks along the way.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are.
Tell me about some of yours.
One of my stumbling blocks was as I was learning accordion and playing with my dad, I did have a lot of family that discouraged me because I was a woman or a small girl that was in the nightclubs playing and trying to do this. And it's something I enjoyed, but they just really just threw everything at me that that's not where I needed to be. That's not what I needed to be doing at that age. And so I was discouraged a lot. And I mean, I took about a good 15, 20 years off just because I was so discouraged about what my family was going to say, because I could not, perform without them just throwing everything at me. So finally I just got the nerve one day and I said, you know what, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. And I'm so glad I did make that decision.
Now, you're originally from what?
Temple, Texas.
Temple.
Born and raised.
But now you're in Corpus Christi.
I'm located in Corpus Christi. Been there for about 12, 13 years now.
Okay. Some other things that happened along the way, health issues.
Health issues, yes. I am a cancer survivor. In 2010, they discovered that I had thymoma cancer, which was the thymus gland and the immune system. And I went through aggressive chemotherapy, radiation, lost the hair, went through all that. And they gave me an 8-year span because it was a rare cancer. And I just told everybody, recently on Facebook that this is my 8th year. I just celebrated my 8th year, and I'm still here today. And now I developed lung cancer. I'm, fighting that. I had a big fall that everybody knows about. I lost oxygen to the brain, and I mean, I'm still here, so.
Can't get rid of it.
You can't get rid of me, not yet.
Well, now you got several tunes we're going to play here. Tell us about this one. This one's the one that is nominated for the Ton of Music Awards, right?
Yes, this was the album. My first album was an EP album. It was called EP1, Shevi Love. And on that, one of the songs that actually put me on the map and went back to my roots was Destino Cruel. And it's been one of the most played out songs, and I mean, it's one of my favorites. Originally written by Eloy Bernal from Conjunto Bernal, and I was very honored to be able to play this song coming from a woman's view. So, I mean, it's still, I stick to the original lyrics, but now being a woman in Conjunto, I got to perform this song and record it, which got nominated, and hopefully it's in the top 5.
All right, well, let's take a listen, all right? This is
Okay.
Chevy, let me see, is that working? Yeah. Chevy Love on BNET Radio.
Destino cruel, ven a platicar conmigo, ven a decirme por qué se abandonó. Tú que haces todo en la vida. Hello everybody, hello, here at the BNET Studios in Houston, Texas with Mr. Dave Biondi, live interview. Yes, you guys get to see us. Thank you all for your support. Keep supporting, that's what keeps us going, guys. Conjunto music is such a big deal in Sources. Like, when I moved there, I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm surprised there's not more,
Yeah.
than outdoor artists,
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, we've been really pushing it. And I notice now there's women coming out with conjuntos.
Cindy Ramos.
Yes, Cindy Ramos.
I mean, for a long time, Linda was it.
Yeah, yes, she was. And then when I found out she converted to the Tejano, I was like, no!
Well, she hasn't really. I take a little bit of the blame on that. I always encouraged her to do a Tejano album.
Oh, wow.
But she had done some Tejano a long time ago. And we were over, there was a restaurant next door, and we were there eating one day, and they were playing one of her songs, the Tejano song. I said, is that you? I said, yeah. And so she did.
Wow.
And I told her, I'll have to do this off mic. I told her, I said, I sound like a young little girl.
Yeah.
And she did. That's why the new album's good.
Love Tejano too. We did Tejano with Texas Fever and it was great. But with this, I used to be hands-on, so yeah.
I'm putting that you own the rights to music.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
On BNET Radio, that's Shevi Love. And Chevy's with us in the studio live. Now, this Destino Cruel, this is the one that you actually made the application for the Tejano Music Awards this year. Hopefully it'll make it into the top 5. We'll be announcing the top 5
yes,
next
I'm so
week.
excited. Look, I have chills.
Yeah, next week we're going to be announcing the top 5, and also be having a bunch of the artists that are going to be performing. We're going to be talking with them on the air here. So
Awesome.
It's a great thing that when you get nominated or in the nominations, because a lot of artists work very hard,
Yes.
and they just don't have the guts to try. They don't have the guts to put it up there and say, look, I want to see if I can make it.
Mhm.
And I give you kudos for that.
Yeah, I have a lot of people that are like, what are you doing? Like, what are you trying to do? And I try to encourage them, like, if you want something, you just need to go out there and do it and go for it. Like, regardless if you're here or there or you're at the top, just keep striving and, continue. And that's the only way. It's hard work.
And you're very fortunate in some respects in that you have your own studio. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I do. I have my own studio in my home that I record from. It's under G Soul Music. And I get to be hands-on, with a lot of the things that we do as far as the mixing, the engineering, and all that stuff.
So you know how to do all that technical stuff?
I'm learning. I do have my producer, and he's teaching me a lot of things, and how to hands-on and stuff, because this is something that I want to do. It's even more, like, the more work I put into it, the more dedication, the more, like, I feel, when, especially, like, nominations like this, like, this is why we're doing this.
Well, it certainly puts you deeper into
Yes,
what you're doing.
yes.
You know, and to know how to make yourself sound even better than you are.
Yes, exactly. But I don't put anything on my voice. I mean, what you hear is, I mean, I do put effects like on the instruments and things, but I try to keep it real because I'm one of those that when I go perform, I don't want any effects because what they hear on the CD, that's what I want them to hear live.
You know, so many of these really fine songs that are out there can never be reproduced live.
Yes.
Because it's got so much stuff.
Yes.
You know, like you got to be careful. You know, I was watching one time. I don't mean to put him down for this. Gabe Zavala, and he was producing a tune for Stephanie, and he was showing what he was doing on the screen. You know, because they recorded on the computer, and there was like 15 layers of stuff.
Oh wow!
And
Yeah.
I said to myself, "There's no way that they're ever going to do this live."
No. And I mean, even if you hear it live, there's always going to be something missing, and I didn't want to do that. That's why I'm very hands-on, because what you hear is what you're going to hear live on stage. So, I mean, it may be a little more raw, but you're going to hear everything. I mean, even, you know, the musicians, I have no studio musicians, nothing like that. I mean, everything is just raw. So, yeah, I'm very fortunate to be able to do that.
Now, when you do a studio session in your own studio there, how do you get the musicians together? Are they people from...
Well, I do have Mr. Joseph Gonzalez, who's my producer, and he does put a lot of the accordion, the bajo sexto, the bass together. And I do have people that come in that are from my band that come in, and, you know, he likes to put everything together, and then I just have the guys play it. And they know exactly everything already because they're experienced musicians. And, I mean, we don't even have to practice or anything. We just get on stage and boom, it sounds much better than the album, actually. And then my drummer recently... And one of the next songs that you have, he was only like 15 or 16 years old. And he's Mondo de la Venganza's drummer. His name is Mr. Marcos Cavazos. And since me and Mondo were collabing on this song, Mondo for the first time collabing with a female artist, and it was conjunto, I decided to put him in on the drums. So, I mean, that's something that we just barely put into the studio was live drums. Because we've always done studio drums, so... But yeah, live drums, and I was like, wow, it's a big difference.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now you got this coming out on an album soon?
Yes, I do have the next album coming up, which is going to drop in the end of November, and it's called Conjunto Style, baby. And that's also my new catchphrase. It's on our merchandise now. We got new merchandise that we're going to be promoting, and yeah. That's one of my phrases that I use on stage. Conjunto style, baby.
All right. Well, let's take a listen to this tune. This is, what's the name of this?
This is Metira Salión, Mando de los Santos, and Shevi Love.
They're actually sending Mr. Dave Biondi a message here. Hello, Dave from Impas Rehabilitation Hospital. Love your Tejano music, helps my soul, mind, and keep fighting to get well. Laura Hernandez Garcia.
Oh yeah, Laura. That's Roland Martinez's lady. She just had back surgery and it didn't go well.
Oh, wow. Let's see.
I'm sorry I have to smoke this.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I really hate cigars, but when my sinuses get clogged, like they are right now, I'll look at this one.
So does that clear your sinuses?
Just a few puffs off this and I'm clear.
Wow.
So
Whatever works.
If you ever get sinus problems, just smoke a cigar. You'll be all right.
And then I'll come ask you, which cigar should I get?
Yeah, really. Well, this one I just got brought to me by that politician that was here.
Really?
And it's Orlando Sanchez, guy running for city controller. And he
Got his own cigar, like little
well, he
labels.
has these hand-rolled with Cuban tobacco. You know, so
Oh, wow.
it's not a Cuban cigar.
Closest you're gonna get, huh?
Well, legally, yes.
Legally, yeah.
However, I've had probably 20 Cuban cigars this year.
Oh, wow.
I have a friend, she comes from Laredo to get her cigars here.
You get your cigars here from Laredo?
Uh-huh. Peaches says hi. Peaches.
Peaches. It's a live radio interview, y'all. Mr. Biondi here at BNET Radio in Houston, Texas. Me and Rosie here. We brought the birthday girl out here. My daughter, so she can see what Mama does and why I'm gone a lot. So it's always good to teach them young so they can follow you. So yeah, teach the kids, never keep them away. Teach them. That's what I always say. Involve them, yes. They're very much into the Korean culture, and it kind of came off on me, rubbed off on me, that I started looking into it, and I learned a lot of things that work for South Korea and their music that I put into this. See, as far as like the
I have
marketing,
several friends that are into Korean stuff.
K-pop stuff. It's a big thing happening now in the U.S. They're taking over.
That is Miss Shevi Love on BNET Radio, and Chevy's letting us listen to a couple of tunes from her new album that's going to be coming out. You said the end of this month?
The end of November.
The end of November. Okay.
Yeah, the end of next month.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking forward to that. That's for sure. We're going to be back with Shevi here in just a minute. Got to play a couple of commercials, and then I'll be back with you and Shevi.
Tita, they're telling you happy birthday from Miss Laura Hernandez Garcia. Miss Laura Hernandez Garcia, she's telling her happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. She had to go to school yesterday and work yesterday. So today she's off and she gets to come chill with us. See what the Rosie and Shevi shenanigans are. I actually lived in Houston. It's been a while, maybe like 6 years that I lived in Houston. I was going to MD Anderson over here.
locations and enjoy their famous fajitas and extensive Tex-Mex cuisine. The folks at El Tiempo look forward to meeting you soon.
Hey everybody, BNET,
This is Orlando Sanchez. I'm running
Shout
for
out to
distance
all
city
you that are
controller.
watching. Much
I need your
love,
help.
much
I
Chevy
ask that you
love
vote
here with
early,
Mr. Dave
starting
Biondi,
October 21st
BNET.
through November
We're
1st.
promoting the new
Let's
CD.
bring honesty and
We
integrity
are
back to the controller's
listening to
office.
what was nominated for the
I'm
Honda
humbly
Music
asking for your
Awards,
vote.
and we're
Vote
just
for Orlando
Houston,
Sanchez.
Texas, baby. Houston. Thank you all for watching. I don't get to see Rosie, so I'm holding my camera. So much love to all of you guys, all of you. Like, thank you for the support.
Live in the BNET Radio Houston Mothership Studios, we have Shevi Love from down Corpus Christi. And Shevi, you've got a lot of things going for you right now. The bookings and stuff like that. How's that handled for doing gigs? Are you doing gigs on your own?
Oh yes, I'm doing lots of gigs. I'm doing lots of special guest appearances. I mean, like right now we're doing the radio tour. You know, we're doing some. I got a news segment that's going to be coming out, and I mean, we're just doing a lot. We're getting the new album done. We did the video for Destino Cruel just recently, and then I got a couple of more videos that are coming out. They'll be coming out with a special guest musician, which I think everybody will enjoy. So, yeah, we got a lot going. But as far as for the bookings, if anybody wants to book Shevi Love, you can get a hold of Miss Rose Gonzalez, who is my manager, and my bestie, and my sister, and all the above. Yeah, Rose has been great. I mean, I love her to pieces. So, and her number is 361-882. What is it? 361
828
828-8255. There you go. Or they can go to www.chevilove.com and they can get all put in a request, you know, and all that stuff, see where I'm going to be at and everything. So.
And on Facebook?
Facebook, we're very, you know, social media, Facebook, Instagram, which is Shevi Love Official, Snapchat, all those things. We're active on all of them.
How about the music? Available on digital media?
Digital media, if they come to my live shows, they can get the CD, they can purchase the CD, merchandise, whatever they want. But yeah, I mean, or they can send us a message and we will get the CD out to them.
Okay. All right, we'll come back and talk just a minute, but I'd like to hear one more song from you. What's this one?
This was called Pienso Sueño. This one I have to dedicate to my sister-in-law, Miss Crystal Sanchez, who wrote this song for me. And it was something that we got to sit down together and go over the arrangements and everything. And I mean, I love this song. I love the way she wrote it. It's a slower cumbia to relax to, and it's just, this is one that I will be doing a video for
All right.
coming up.
Sounds good to me. Let's take a listen to it on BNET Radio. Pienso Sueño, Shevi Love, on BNET.
Shevi Love.
I didn't think that you could be listening in the headphones. It sounds a lot better.
Oh, but Rosie.
Everybody comes in here and doesn't put the headphones on. And Biondi, you can sound like that on the air. Well, it's because I got $5,000 worth of audio processing in front of my money.
I mean, make sure you gotta put it to use.
Yeah. I'm a broadcast engineer by trade.
Oh wow.
Build radio stations and stuff. So this is just fun for me. You know, everybody says, why talk music? I said, well, I love talking music and I love the people, but mostly I love radio.
Yeah.
You know.
So is this the only thing you do, or do you expand?
This is it.
This is it?
I mean,
Wow.
occasionally I'll go, if somebody pays me a lot of money, I'll go work on a radio station.
Yeah.
I charge $1,200 a day, so not too many of those, but there are a few. You know?
Battery is slow.
Battery slow?
You can-
Charger there. Tita, can you get the charger in the block?
Is that an Apple or a...
No, it's an Android.
Well, there's a plug right there you can
Oh,
plug
there's
in.
a plug right there. There's a block.
Over on the other side, that white one, if you plug it in, you can use that one.
There you go. Hi everybody, again, if you're just tuning in, we're here at the BNET studios here in Houston, Texas. Mr. Dave Biondi doing a live interview. So you guys tune in to bnetradio.com and you can hear us on the radio if you're traveling or if you're at work or wherever. Just tune in. There's the app available too. You can download the app and you can listen to us on the app. Yeah, BNET Radio, Houston, Texas. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the music videos out of the way. We're working hard at 3 right now to get them out of the way. That way I can just, those will be lined up to release when they're
That's a
supposed
whole
to.
other thing you have to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
video.
Yes. And everybody's been doing their own productions and stuff lately. And I mean, buy an expensive camera, put it to use. Like you said, expensive equipment, put it to use.
Well, you gotta make an investment, too.
Yes, you do. Yeah,
You get what you pay for.
exactly. It's been a, like I told her, win or no win, it's been a journey. It's been so much fun. I mean,
That's
just,
what
you
it's
know,
all about.
yeah, I mean, we've, in my eyes, like we're winners because we've won the hearts of people. We've,
You're
you
already
know,
rich and famous in your own way.
yes. And you got to set your mind to that, like
Yep.
that you're already there to
Every
get
time
there.
you get slapped down, you say,
Yeah, I think I just mentioned that the other day. I was like, for everybody that has closed the door, we'll return the favor one day. I mean, it's straightforward.
yeah.
Yes, last night.
Yeah, it was last night. I'm like, yeah, we'll return the favor one day.
BNET Radio, a vital force in the China music industry. You're on the Biondi Show. And Shevi Love is letting us listen to some of her tunes from her new album. You've got some really good stuff there. Now, Conjunto music, I guess, runs in your blood, right?
Conjunto norteño runs in my blood. My grandfather played norteño growing up, and so did my dad. And then my dad and my uncles played a lot of conjunto. So growing up, I mean, that's all I heard. And then in my teenage years, that's when I started to hear Tejano music and get into Tejano music. So, yeah, like I said, I'm very, like, I'm inspired by my family. My family's been a big inspiration to me.
Well, you've certainly got a great future going, and
Thank you.
we hope that you do well. It's a long, hard road, and I think you're up for the gig.
Thank you so much. It's good hearing that from you. I mean, that's all we want to do is just get the music out, get the name out, enter people's home, enter people's backyard parties, whatever, the clubs, the DJs, everything, just for it to be heard and for people to enjoy. That's
One
right.
more time before you go, I want to hear how to get in touch and all that stuff. Can you remember that phone number this time?
It was 828-8255. Okay, yes, Rose Gonzalez. You can contact my manager, Rose Gonzalez, or through Facebook. I mean, everybody seems to know Rosie. She's more popular than I am. But no, it's 361-828-8255. Or you can go to www.chevilove.com, or you can get a hold of us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever. I mean, we're available everywhere. I mean, or contact your friend, contact a DJ, they'll give you the information.
And to get that music.
And to get the music, show up at our live show, show some support. You can get the hands-on CD at our live shows and merchandise, or you can contact us through any of those social media outlets or ChevyLove.com and order your CD merchandise.
All right. Now, anything you want to say and say hi to people or anything like that before you?
Yeah, just a very special shout out to my family. My dad, who's a big supporter of Chevy Love. I mean, all our friends, all our family. I mean, I definitely want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for the prayers for my health. And, that keeps me going, seeing everybody that's just so responsive and so supportive. I mean, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to keep going. As long as I can walk and talk, Chevy Love is at full force.
All right. Well, listen, you take care and have a safe trip home. All right?
We sure will.
All right.
Thank you.
Chevy Love on BNET Radio. From the BNET Radio Vault of Treasured Music, Stampede.
Bye-bye, Shevi.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. BNET Radio here in Houston, Texas with Mr. Dave Biondi. We've got to tell you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Much love. Chevy Love, Chevy Love. You guys request the music. Bye.